On March the 10th, 2024, Nicholas Lewis, 37, and Reginald Reggie McGee, 34, were at Phillips 66 in the 4800 block of Independence Avenue at about 4:30 a.m. The cousins got into an argument with the customer while waiting in line. The customer got mad and opened fire, striking the cousins multiple times before fleeing the scene. The cousins were declared dead. A suspect is being investigated. The investigation is ongoing. So these cousins, they were out on Independence Avenue at 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. Okay? Why were they on Independence at 4:30 a.m.? Were they headed to work? Were they coming home from work? What was the purpose of being at a gas station on Independence Avenue at 4:30 in the morning? Okay, and I've done videos about this, and I'm about to do another video about this, the do's and don'ts of Kansas City, because in my video it says be careful on Independence Avenue. Pretty much don't go there unless you have to, okay? Because Independence Avenue is an area that's it's a high crime area, okay? And when you consistently visit that area, you increase your chances of becoming a crime statistic. 4:30 a.m. 4:30 a.m. What could they be doing on Independence Avenue at a gas station at 4:30 a.m.? Okay, I researched this story and I couldn't find a good reason to be at the gas station at 4:30 a.m. And on top of that, arguing at a gas station with somebody else at 4:30 a.m. There's only two things you can do in the gas station, okay? Maybe three. Buy something, okay? Wait in line, or use the bathroom, okay? It's three things. How do you get into an argument with somebody while doing those three things? You get your items, you stand in line, and when I stand in line, I don't be all up on nobody. I still be kind of in my social distance thing. I stand back a little bit. I give people their space. I don't invade nobody's personal area, so I'm willing to, I'll probably stay back anywhere from 4 to 6 feet from anybody, all right? I don't come that close. I don't come into anybody's personal space, you know, where a person can't even move their arms without touching you, stuff like that. I don't come that close to people in nowhere, okay? Now, unless it's like my girlfriend or something. But if I'm at a store and I'm shopping, I'm standing back, all right? Probably about 5 to 6 feet. So I'm wondering, how do you get in a confrontation with somebody at a gas station at 4:30 a.m.? And the only thing in there to do is stand in a line and buy something, okay? So I don't know if these guys had an ongoing feud or something that already had kicked off or what, but from what I researched, it said that it kicked off in there. The dude became mad while they were standing in line, and an argument ensued. So I don't know if he was about you rushing, or I got somewhere to go, you know, this and that, or the dude was on his way to work and they were just taking their time, you know, I don't know, okay? Like I said, I cannot remember I can't recall the last time I went to a gas station and got into an argument with somebody, okay? Now, anybody watching this, you want to prevent this from happening to you, get your gas from Quick Trip, okay? If you're in KC and you want to avoid this gas station crime, which is a rising epidemic here, go to Quick Trip. You hardly ever hear about any crime at Quick Trip in Kansas City, okay? And 12 is there, so people pretty much stay clear there. So if you don't want to be involved in things like this, go to Quick Trip, okay? So don't be like these cousins going down on Independence Avenue at 4:30 a.m. It's not safe for anybody, okay? Nobody, all right? That's just the way it is. It's a dangerous area. It's not an area to be taken lightly. It's not an area to go hang out and chill in, like I say. And if you're going to be in this area, go in the daytime and be there to conduct some type of business, you know, be a customer or be a business owner. Do your business and leave, and make sure it's legal business, because Independence Avenue, it's no place to mess around, you know. It's no place to mess around. Okay. Independence Avenue. Independence Avenue is like one of the worst streets in Kansas City, okay? It's not no place that you play around at. It's not no place that you send your kids outside to play at, all right? It's not that type of place, all right? It's Independence Avenue. This is Killer City. It's one of the worst streets in Killer City, okay? On Independence Avenue, it's like a bunch of junkies, addicts, weird people, people that just walk around and talk to themselves, all right? Weirdo, like peeping Toms type of dude that be peeping in your window and beating their meat, stuff like that. It's a lot of that type stuff on Independence Avenue, all right? Now, that's why I don't go on Independence Avenue. It's unless I have to go there to conduct some type of business, and I'm gonna be head on swivel, you know, on Independence Avenue, because it's not an area that I'm comfortable hanging out at, all right? Now, I don't know if these cousins were from that area, raised in that area, because they seemed comfortable going to a gas station in that area, and a lot of people, they're not gonna feel comfortable doing that here, all right? So I still want to know what at the gas station that they had to get at 4:30 in the morning that they couldn't get the day before or when the sun comes up, okay? Now, okay, so these cousins, they were at this gas station, it's Phillips 66, and they were lacking, okay? And this guy that they got into an argument with, he wasn't, okay? And that's another thing. When a person is quick to get into an argument, quick to honking their horn, quick to hop up out their car and honking their horn for you to move, that person got a blick. You can tell who got a blick because they ain't avoid no confrontation, all right? When it's a confrontation or argument or something, they all into that. What's going on? I got somewhere to go. Bum, bum, bum. They honking their horn. They got that blick. Okay? So the cousins should have known that when this guy was in the store, he arguing with y'all on Independence Avenue at 4:30 a.m., he got a blick, all right? He had a blick now. And he got a blick, 4:30 a.m., he's on Independence Avenue with nothing to lose, all right? And I'm willing to bet that the dude that had the blick, he was angry before he even encountered the cousins. Angry at maybe life, you know, angry at his position in life. So I believe the guy was already angry, all right? And he came to the store angry and he had his blick, all right? And he got into an argument with the cousins, but this guy was already angry, probably because he broke, probably because he can't afford the things he want to buy, and he just took it out on these cousins over a petty argument, okay? But to be two grown men, and neither one of y'all to be two grown men, and both of y'all lacking in Killer City, okay? A place where people do bang bang shoot 'em up videos every day because somebody getting blicked. Y'all walking around lacking on Independence Avenue around all them zombies. Independence Avenue is not the place to lack, all right? You shouldn't be lacking anywhere, but if you're gonna lack, go on over to the plaza or out to Olathe somewhere and lack. You got better chances out there. Okay, so these cousins were lacking. They had an argument with this customer at the gas station. The customer, he wasn't lacking, and he started blicking, all right? He laid them out, both of them out, all right? And you would think after one person got laid out, the other person would jet, so he wouldn't be able to get laid out, but one person was laid out, I think, in the store, and the other person was laid out in a parking lot, okay? So I'm wondering what was said to offend this guy and cause this to happen. So like I said, they got a suspect. I haven't seen any type of like charging documents released or nobody's talking. So the only people that can talk about this situation, somebody know what happened. The clerk at that store, they was a witness, there was a surveillance video, and any other customers in that store was a witness. So we know for a fact that the store clerk witnessed it. He know what the argument was about. He's not saying anything, okay? He hasn't made one public statement as to what this argument was about, all right? And the family hasn't released a statement as to what this argument is about. The potential suspect, or this suspect, hasn't released a public statement as to what this argument was about, okay? And it wasn't about no $1 million, all right? Because people don't get blicked for $1 million. The people that are out here getting blicked are getting blicked for $2, $3. People out here getting blicked for candy bars. People out here getting blicked for slices of pizza. People out here, it's these poor people blicking other poor people over petty things. My car keys. Where's my phone? I think he stole my phone. I had to blick him. And a lot of the times it don't even be over something is you know, like a phone. It'd be over like just silly stuff like a glass of Kool-Aid, a bowl of noodles. These are the things that people are getting blicked over. He went in there, he ate all the bread. He knew I bought sandwich meat and I was gonna eat bread for dinner, and there was no bread for dinner in there, and I got mad and I had to blick something. Okay? And this is why these people are getting blicked over petty, frivolous arguments. All right? I was here first. You cut me. Get out the way. What you looking at? That's one of the most silliest ones right there. What are you looking at? As a man, I'm not looking at no other man in his eyeballs. All right, I get to looking like this. Some guy, you know, I don't want to look at you in your eyes, bro. I'm not about to sit up and stare at no man in your eyes. Now, an Instagram model, I stare her eyes. I look dead in her eyes for a long time. You know, I just gaze into her eyes until she look away. But I'm not doing that for no dude, because first of all, I don't even want to look at no dudes, because I don't get nothing out of look. I don't get no gratification out of mugging no dude, looking at him with a demonic look. I don't get nothing out of that. Okay? I don't get nothing out of that. All right? Like I say, I rather look at a nice looking woman. So all you guys out there mugging and all this, you need to be mugging and looking for the women out here. It's not that many in Killer City, so you should be looking out for them. So when you see one, talk to her. All right? Because there's not that many out here. You know, this is Killer City. These people out here blicking people just for going to the icebox, getting some luncheon meat, and people think it's all good out here to be walking around and be lacking, all right? And it just, at this point, like I said, it doesn't make any sense. And anybody who's seeing this, I'm telling you, if you want to go to Independence Avenue, you think Independence Avenue is sweet, you tripping. I'm out of here.